Hello, everyone. You're here with the Pick Dawgz on the pitch crew. Thank you for joining us. It's Sunday, so happy Easter to everybody who's celebrating. And to those who are not, I suppose thank you for joining us. And I hope that you have a long weekend too, if for nothing else, because you're in a workplace that allows you to have a long weekend as well. We have, I think, 16 games in this video for Sunday. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be an exciting, like 35, 40 minutes from the three of us. Lots of free picks, some discussions, of course, as we always do. And of course, we have premium picks up on the on the PickDawgz.com website. So hop on there, subscribe, get those 3-day passes, and let's win some money together, guys. Now, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. First game is the EPL one, Jack. Fulham versus Chelsea. Fulham fell off the map a little bit. Chelsea fighting for the Champions League. How are you feeling about this game?
I hate Chelsea. Every time I take this team in Survivor, they screw me. They really do. How do you not beat Ipswich? I don't know. Whatever. I'm still not over it, clearly. But for me, both teams to score. Chelsea can't trust them to defend. Fulham can score. Jimenez has been scoring really nicely. And of course, Chelsea have the ability to get goals on the board. So both teams to score, no problem with it.
Kirk, what are you taking?
Jack, can I take a team in Survivor that I lost with for French? Can I take Strasbourg again?
No,
Okay, that means you lost then.
probably.
Anyways, I'm on the most informed player to keep his form up. My boy Jaden just eating right now, just absolutely munching on Ipswich, munching on
McDonald's.
Ludogorets or whoever they played midweek. Who'd they play midweek? Luke Jingjang.
Legia.
Yeah, Legia. Yeah, assist to my boy Mark Cucurella. Cuckoo. And then had a beautiful banger midweek against Ipswich. I don't know if you saw that. Just magnificent, but just tears Declan Rice's free kicks to shreds. How beautiful it was. So I'm on him to keep the form up. If they want to make Champions League, you rely on your best player. Sancho to score or assist at plus 200. I mean, it's the best play of the year I might have given out for free.
You know, the sad thing is that he'll probably be on the bench for this game because he had, what, two starts in a row or something like that. So
And
he's going to get
goal
rotated out of the
contributions,
lineup.
both of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm hoping he's going to be playing from the beginning. If not, guys, if there's an option to click that to void the bet if the player doesn't start, make sure you have that on
Don't
just so
click
that you
it.
get your
Even if
money
he
back.
comes in for 3 minutes, I still trust my boy. Don't click it.
Yeah, yeah, don't do that. I'll take Chelsea on the money line plus 145, plus 141. Simply because, like I said, they're fighting for the Champions League. They haven't been playing the greatest football. They had a midweek game, but I think that they can win this one on the road. Ipswich and Arsenal. Kirk, Ipswich fighting to avoid the relegation. Arsenal, I'm not sure if they're confident enough to still win the title this season. Are you confident enough?
To win the title? Are you talking about
No,
Champions League or Premier League?
no. Premier League.
What a question. Let me think on that one. That's going to take me a while to get back to you on. I think Ipswich can score. They scored twice against Chelsea. Arsenal don't care about this league anymore. They care about one thing only, and that's losing to PSG by less than 5 goals across 2 ties. So I'm on both teams to score here. I think Ipswich gets one. Arsenal will probably get one as well.
What are you taking in this one, Jack?
Well, Kirk better hope that Arsenal win the league because he took the cash out. So
You
if
mean
Arsenal
Liverpool win the league?
no, you hope Arsenal win. Because if Arsenal win, you're lucky you took the cash out.
Why are we even talking about them winning the league? There's just no shot.
Regardless, give me the undercards here. Under 4.5 is too many cards for a game which has both teams really playing for nothing. Is that fair to say? I think Ipswich are probably accepting the fact that they are getting relegated. So yeah, not much really in there in this game to make it choppy, to make it feisty. So under 4.5 cards for me is an absolute sitter.
Yeah, I think that Arsenal is flying pretty high right now after those 2 wins against Real Madrid. They've just killed them, and I don't think they'll let Ipswich like ruin the mood. So I'm taking Arsenal to win and over 2.5 goals at plus 117. In the next game, United is hosting Wolverhampton, and in this game, I'm taking Wolves on the money line because Ruben Amorim already said that they will give a lot of minutes to the youngsters of this team. Europa League is more important for them right now. So I just don't see them winning this game, Jack. I'm taking Wolves on the money line.
Yeah, I think both teams score. It's that simple. Whoever is on the pitch for United, they can't defend. So what they could see 4 goals on Thursday. They now have to come back today. If they aren't being rested, they're conceding for sure. And if it's youth, well, they're probably going to concede even more. So yeah, give me both teams to score here.
Yeah, United got incredibly lucky in that game against Leon Kirk. What do you have as a premium in that game? Did
Leon
you have
to
a premium?
advance. Leon to
No,
advance.
Tough.
And my free pick was Leon to win in extra time, which is even more
that
tough.
was
Um,
that was a
and
crazy
then
game.
I mean I had Bodo as a premium on the double chance. Fucking Hens Hocker Hagenstein misses a wide open net in the 91st, and then Lazio scores 2 minutes later. I mean I always read the games right. It's just sometimes they just don't want me to win millions. So I get it. We'll bounce back. Anyways,
Well, you see, if
huh?
you'd win millions, you wouldn't be here with us. So
Of course I would. I want some other people to win some money. Like I don't know. I got so many people messaging me on YouTube. You're an absolute idiot about the Barca, and then I tried to message them back after the game, and I was blocked by all of them because they just lost their house. And the people that didn't and took my advice, I mean, they're getting bought if they're like my age, they're getting bottles and girls at all these clubs now. Then the ones older, they're buying houses. I mean, I'm feeding families, man. It's just that simple. I'm just a kind soul. But anyways, whatever game we're on, yeah, I don't mind the Wolves money line here, to be honest, at all. I just I don't even know. I think it's less volatile to take both teams to score. But if United really does put out a really young lineup, I could see them also not scoring. I think I'd lean to Wolves being the one to score easier, just with how bad United's defense is. So maybe I'll take Wolves to score. I have no idea what the price is, but I'll just take that.
Probably
probably
not
around
good.
minus 150, 160,
Probably like
Minus
one is
300.
180,
minus
Minus
300.
300.
300.
I just looked. Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
What about the next game, Kirk? Leicester and Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm on Liverpool minus 1.5. They need 5 more or 6 more points to win the league automatically, and I mean, there's not a better opponent to play than Leicester right now for Liverpool. So I'm gonna take Liverpool minus 1.5. A little bit juice, but I think they should be able to get it done fairly easily.
So another week and a half, in other words, for me to get my 100.
Paying you?
No
Why are you
response.
looking at? Why are you
I
looking
don't
at
know.
me? I'm not paying you for Liverpool. Jack is.
I was looking at Jack. Was it
I'm
out?
not responding. I mean, it's
He's
it's
not
roughly
responding.
one, isn't it?
I mean,
Uh,
well. I got Villarreal, and then I win 3 to 4 survivors, and I got Bilbao to win Europa. That's another 50. Then I got, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
you know what, Kirk? You started well against me, but then since you lost that pick, do you remember that Bayern Leipzig game?
I do.
After that, you lost every single bet against me.
I don't think that's true.
Jack, what do you like in this Leicester Liverpool game?
Both teams to receive a card. No, for me. Um,
We've never had that one either on the
we've
video.
not had that one either. No, we got to keep changing it up. We've
What
got to
book do
keep them
you
guessing.
use? I've never even heard of that pick.
Most of my prices are on
Are made up.
365. No, most of my prices are on 365. No promo at all. Not saying they're the best price either, so you got to make sure you do your shopping. But for me, both teams to receive a card, no. Again, kind of similar to the Arsenal game. I just don't really see cards really coming in this game. Wanted to take the under 4.5, but the line's set at 3.5. So yeah, again, there's not really anything to fight for here for Liverpool. And then kind of the same for Leicester, unless you really want to show your fans that you have some passion still. I don't know. I just have both cards, both teams to receive a card. No.
Yeah, and I will take Liverpool team total over 2.5 goals in this one, minus 108. Salah signed the contract last week. Last week, Van Dijk signed the contract, yesterday or the other day
Yeah.
before, or the day before that. So they're pretty much set for next season now. I just think they go on and finish the job, get the title, and score a few goals against this very bad Leicester team. In Serie A, Kirk, we have Bologna and Inter as the first game. And you mentioned in the previous video, you mentioned Inter's schedule. Do you think they can slip up in this game against Bologna?
I think it's possible. I think this is one of the toughest games to call. I wanted to take the under, but it was juiced, so I actually just reversed my thinking and took the over, but not really for any reason. I just think that Inter's game during the week had 4 goals. They might be a little bit tired. Bologna also is fighting for a top 4 spot, so they're gonna want to come out and hit Inter while they're tired. So I could see a more open game than more people expect. So I'm gonna take a shot here on the over.
Yeah, Bologna has lost only one home game this season. That's really, really good. I don't think that anybody expected them to be this good. Uh, Fighting for Europe, playing well. Inter, like you said, could potentially be a bit tired in this game. So I could see a slow start to the match here. I'm taking first half draw at plus 114, Jack.
What stat did you say against Bologna? Just then, you said a
They've
stat
lost
about
one
against
home game
Bologna.
all
They've
year.
lost one
Lost
home game
one.
all year.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I certainly didn't remember it if I did know it at one point. Wow, I did not know that. I kind of like my pick less now. Either way, give me the under. Inter are a team who don't concede in the first half. I just thought Bologna. I don't know. They're up and down here and there in these spots. So yeah, I'm happy to give this first half 0-0 a shot at plus 160. Only one goal conceded in 13 Serie A away games for Inter. So in the first half, that is. So I like the price.
You care to guess which team Bologna lost to at home?
Monza.
Cagliari.
No, it was Verona.
Oh wow.
And it was a 3-2 win for Verona on the road.
Well, there you go.
Next one, we have a neighborly derby in the northern Italy. We have Milan hosting Atalanta. Atalanta coming off of a big win against Bologna at home. They kept them scoreless, which is definitely a huge deal for this team. But this feels like I want to say, a very good letdown spot for Atalanta. After winning a big game, they might be losing this one, Jack.
Yeah, both these teams are the kings at winning from going behind in games, or at least getting some points, because Milan are second in the league for points after conceding first or being losing, and Atalanta are third for points from a winning position. So if they're winning games or drawing games from losing positions, that means both teams are usually scoring. So give me both teams to score. It's juiced, but I don't think either defense can hold up here.
I'll split this one right down the middle. I'll take the draw. I'm looking at the 1-1 or something like that. It could be a narrow 2-1 win for either side, but I'm more inclined to lean towards 1-1 here, Kirk.
Yeah, AC's been pretty good lately, so I'm gonna take them here. And last week, as I said earlier in the video, I read all these games correctly. I knew Atalanta was gonna win that. I was the only one on them last week. But in this game, yeah, Milan, it's Milan. It's the only way to go. It's Milan. It's a sweat fest, but we're signing up for it.
There you have it, guys. That's it for Serie A. Off to LaLiga, where we have Villarreal and Sociedad. Kirk, how do you feel about Sociedad in this game?
I don't really know. I know that Villarreal can outscore most teams, but I also don't think they can defend that well. And I think my boys over in Sociedad will at least get one goal out of here. So I'm gonna take both teams to score. I thought it would be a little more juiced. Sociedad usually can score about a goal a game, regardless of where they're playing. So I'm gonna take both teams to score.
Who's that? Did you say?
Sociedad's.
Because of all the reasons you just said, Kirk, I'm taking the over 2.5 minus 111. I think it's a great price. So I'll stick to goals in this game, Jack.
Villarreal for me, they've had a very quiet season considering they're fifth. From my perspective, when I think of Villarreal, I think they're probably like eighth, ninth. They're in a Champions League spot right now because
And
La
a
Liga
game in
get
hand.
and the game in hand and the league. Yeah, we know about that game in hand. And yeah, La Liga get 5 Champions League spots this season, right? So all they
Yeah,
need to do is keep winning and they hold it. I think they win against Sociedad here.
yeah. There you go, guys. In the next game, we have Sevilla and Alaves, and if I'm not mistaken, we all have the same pick in this one. There's really no need to talk about it. Either it's gonna hit or we are cursed again. Sevilla on the money line for all three of us. I mean, at this price, you simply have to take it, especially when they're the home team. Minus 104, minus one, plus 104, plus 105, and plus 109 for Jack on the money line. Now, the next game is probably the biggest game of the weekend in La Liga. Real Madrid and Bilbao facing off. Kirk, you see Real Madrid bouncing back?
I don't know. I'm gonna take them on the double chance and under 3.5. I think Bilbao they will want to get something out of this game. They played at home. There's not gonna be too much travel time. They are in fourth, and there's basically no way they'd probably drop out to six because they're 9 points ahead of Betis. But they're gonna play this game very defensively. I could see a 1-0 win. I could see a 1-1 draw. So I'm gonna go Madrid on the double chance and under 3.5.
Yeah, both teams had a midweek game, and Real Madrid had a day more, I suppose, to rest. But I think that Bilbao feels like they could finish the job as far as Real Madrid goes here. I think that they could get at least a draw on the road in this match. They are certainly good enough, and they're certainly playing well enough at the moment to do that. I'm taking Bilbao on the double chance actually at plus 126, Jack.
Valverde, the Bilbao manager, he used to coach Barca, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has, well, Real Madrid are the worst team for him to play against. He has never beaten Real Madrid in 15 games.
What a bum.
And yeah, for me, this is a great spot for Real Madrid. Not in any other competitions, but they best keep that runner-up spot.
They are playing in Copa del Rey.
Okay, yeah, they got Copa del Rey, I suppose. Yeah, that's true. But not that many games left, right? That's got to be the finals, no? Or is it semi?
Yeah, the finals. No, the
El
finals. El
Clasico.
Clasico.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, in terms of frequently playing competitions, they aren't in any anymore, and they have to keep second. If they come third, season's a disaster because I think they probably lose that final as well. So yeah, disaster season if they don't come second at least.
That's it in La Liga, folks. We have a few interesting games in Bundesliga on Sunday. Augsburg and Eintracht being the first one. Jack, your boys, your North London teamers, are they from North London?
North London, Northeast London. That's correct. Yeah.
Northeast London. There you go. It's like we're talking about a whole continent and not just the city that has 6 teams in the EPL. They were able to beat Eintracht, but how do you feel about Eintracht in this one? They're sitting third in Bundesliga, if I'm not mistaken, and they need to keep winning points if they want to stay there and go to the Champions League next season.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of have to say the area is in London, by the way, because there are 17 professional teams that play in London, which is crazy. 17.
That's more than LA.
Yeah. So there you go. It's more than probably LA teams, NBA, NFL, NHL combined, probably. But
That's what
regardless,
you just said.
no. But
Yeah,
I thought he was
that's
referring.
what I
to
meant.
I think he was referring.
No,
to
I meant like the entire.
overall. Oh yeah.
Well, we know
professional
there's
aspect of.
one hockey team that's not going to be 17 of them.
Yeah. Well, no, I meant them all combined. Either way,
Obviously.
Frankfurt is well. I've got to say, they gave Tottenham a good game, but Tottenham were just a better team over the 90 minutes. It's one of the best performances of the season.
They won
Do
on
they
a
bounce back?
penalty. Calm down.
No, but defensively, how many teams have managed to shut out Frankfurt at home? Like, it's not that often.
I agree.
So, and again, this is a Tottenham team who have been awful all season. So, yeah, I think it's up there. I like both teams to score here. I think Frankfurt can score on the road, no doubt about it. Augsburg are obviously the side that I like less to score, but they've been scoring consistently right now. So, why jump off that bandwagon?
How do you feel about this game, Kirk?
Yeah. Frankfurt didn't care about the Europa League. Let's just be honest. They just wanted to get it over with.
Stop spinning the dude.
Go to
You
the
were saying the only
champions.
thing they care about is the Europa League.
No, I never said that. I said they only care about making it to the Champions League next season, and that's what starts with here. They're sitting in third. They just need a couple more wins, and they're safe and sound. Starts here on the road against Augsburg. I think they are the better team, and I think they can get all 3 points here. I think the wrong team is favored here, so give me Frankfurt on the money line.
I will take both teams to score. I think that Eintracht can definitely win this game. I just don't think that they keep a clean sheet. Augsburg has been very solid, and in this matchup especially, they have been scoring goals consistently. The next game, Kirk, is Dortmund and Gladbach. Dortmund, I applaud them for the effort, and that is sincerely from me. I'm not
We can move
even
on.
trolling
We've
or
applauded
anything
them
like
7 times now.
that's fine. I'll keep applaud because that performance was absolutely stellar. Now, if they kept one goal less in the first leg, they would probably be advancing to the next stage, and that's saying a lot about their performance in the second leg. How about this game, Kirk? Do you think they get the job done in this one?
I hate this game. I really do. I really hate it. But there's still a way they make Champions League. There's still a way they make Champions League, but I really hate this game. I'm just going to take Dortmund to score in both halves here.
How about you, Jack?
I'm not done. Not that I hate it, but Gladbach is that weird type of opponent. It's tough to get a read on this team. I never liked them on the road, but they've been playing really well. I think there's a world where Dortmund does qualify for the Champions League somehow. So, with that being said, I'm going to take them. They're only they're 6 points out.
Are you
They'll
done,
win.
Kirk,
What is
now,
it for Bundesliga? Is it
or are you still talking?
I'm
it
still
top four?
talking.
Is it
Yeah,
top 4 or
I
3?
don't get why La Liga and Premier League get 5, but
Well,
it's
it's done on performance
just shit
through a point
UEFA
system.
like usual.
No, it's
No,
basically
there's a
done off.
coefficient.
There's no
It's a very good
coefficient.
system. There is. It
There's no
depends
good
on how
system.
many teams get advanced in Europe competitions. Chelsea
You're
should not
giving
be playing Conference
y-
League.
you're giving Villarreal a spot over Dortmund or Stuttgart. I mean, that just makes no
Well,
sense.
based on history, yes. Based on the last 2
That
years,
makes
I
no
think it's
sense.
rolling 2 years. Regardless, if you want to take Dortmund top 4 right now, Kirk, it's plus 700. Just throwing it out there.
That's not a
For
good bet.
me, I can't take Dortmund to win this game. It's probably the most difficult home game that Dortmund have now for the rest of the season. They play Wolfsburg at home, I think, but I'd say this one's more of a challenge. Both teams to score for me. Oh no, under for me, under 3.5. I think it's a 1-1 game. And on top of that, if you wanted a stat with it, Gladbach's last 10 games, the home team has only won once. That includes themselves. So, and we all know how good of a team Gladbach are at home usually. So, under 3.5, I think this is going to be tired legs from Dortmund and a slow one from Gladbach.
Yeah, I will go the other way. I mean, not necessarily completely the other way, but I will take both teams to score and over 2.5 in this one. For the reasons that you said, Jack, Dortmund will definitely be tired in this game, and not only physically, but they will probably be mentally pretty much drained. I see them scoring a goal in this one, absolutely, but I also see them conceding at least a goal in this game. So I'm taking both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. Now, Kirk, the last game of the day in Bundesliga is between St. Pauli and Leverkusen. Leverkusen has a series of bad results right now. Do you see them snapping out of that in this game against St. Pauli?
I don't know. It's crazy because Pauli have conceded the only one less goal this season than Leverkusen, which is nuts because it's 15th versus second. Probably their team that just really they're just a team that no one really likes to play because they're hard to score on. They're not like your Hoffenheim who's conceded 52, or your Heidenheim or your Kiel that's conceded 70. I mean, Kiel have conceded double as many as Pauli. So at home, this is a tough place to play, especially for a team like Leverkusen that isn't in the greatest of forms. I mean, they do have 3 of their last 4 wins, but in the way they got those, they got a 90th winner in one of them. They haven't been convincing. I think it's an under. I don't mind Polly on the double chance here either, but I'll take the under 2.5 here. I could see a 0-0 game, maybe 1-0, maybe 1-0 Leverkusen, but I think and either way it stays under 2.5.
Yeah, I actually read an interesting article about St. Pauli just a few days ago or something like that. So the stadium that they are playing on was built by creditors or whatever, and they couldn't pay. They couldn't keep paying for it, like the mortgage or whatever you want to call it. So the fans actually started collecting the money, and for 100 euros minimum, you would get like a share of something, or you could buy a dinner with a player, or a dinner on the stadium, or a dinner with the president, or something like that. And they actually collected enough money to pay off the stadium completely. So now they actually own the stadium outright. So that's an
Team with
interesting thing
heart.
to hear. Uh, I will just keep this one simple. I'll take Leverkusen at the money line here, Jack. Minus 143. I don't know. Could be a trap. Might not be worth taking at this price, but feels like a 1-0, 2-0 win for Leverkusen.
Yeah, the question is, are Leverkusen going to get up and perform in this game? They have nothing to play for now, literally zero. They're guaranteed Champions League. They're definitely keeping hold of second spot. And St. Pauli are fighting to survive. So I like this game the least in this video. It all comes down to, again, if these players have clean sheet bonuses, goal bonuses, assist bonuses, then maybe they have some motivation. Without that, there's no way.
For the last 4 games of this video, guys, we are going to the French League One. We have Lille and Auxerre facing off in this first game. Jack, what do you like here?
Yeah, I think Lille win this game. I don't question that Lille cannot win this game because they win this game. So I think the -1's just a free shot at some decent, close to plus money price here. Taking Lille -1, they win this game. So I'm free rolling for a bit of profit, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take the same thing here. Lille on the money line. Lille -1 at -127. I don't know. 1-0 2 game, 1-0, 2-0. Dude, obviously Kirk disagrees with us. He thinks that Auxerre can score a goal here on the road, Kirk.
Yeah, I do. They're actually in pretty good form. They've got a point in 4 of their last 5 games. 3 of those are wins. To win, you got to score. Lyon, they're good defensively. Or I mean, Lille, they're good defensively. They only allowed 31 goals, which is the second least in the league. But I think it's like a 2-1 game, maybe a 1-1. I don't trust Lille that much. Where I don't think they should be -127 at the -1. So I'll take both teams to score.
What about the next game, Kirk? We have Nice and Angers. Nice cooled off a lot, and they are no longer in the Champions League spot, if I'm not mistaken. So they definitely need a win out of this game, but it's not going to be an easy game for them.
I think it's be very easy for them. Angers, they've lost 4 in a row before winning one. They're not a good team. I think this is the perfect spot for Nice. They're only 4 points out of Champions League. The money line's too juiced. I'll take them on the first half money line here. I think they get going early.
Yeah, and I'll take a pick that I took the last time a long time ago.
Wow.
I
Hell?
rarely take this, and I don't know, under 2.5 plus 110, 1-0, 2-0, maybe something like that. I don't know. I hope I don't jinx it, Jack.
I was just checking it. It wasn't April 1st. It is April the 18th. Give me Nice halftime, full time. Again, I think this is you're seeing men against boys in this game for me. Although Angers, they screwed me last week in Survivor, did they not? Oh no, it was Brest. It was Brest. So Angers catching strays there. Sorry. Look, Nice are just so good, especially when they score first. They're unbeaten when scoring first this season. So I think they definitely score first in this game, probably early, and see it out close to even money. This is the one of the best picks on this free pick video from me.
That's bold. Another game in the French League One, Jack. We have Brest and Lens facing off. Brest plus 135 favorites at home. They still have a decent chance to get at least to the Europa League or Conference League, if nothing else. They're sitting now 6 points behind, while Lens is sitting below them in ninth place, 42 points. I don't know. Feels like Lens won't be able to get to Europe, especially if they lose this game.
Yeah, Lons have scored in every game of the last 5 in this head-to-head. I think Brest's issue this season, even last season, they just can't stop conceding. They have to rely on scoring more. I'm not sure if they can do that here. So I'll just take it safe. Again, less volatile, but it's going to win more often. So both teams to score for me.
Looks like you're taking the under in this one, Kirk.
Yeah, neither team's qualifying for Europe. Neither team has a chance. With 5 games left, you need to make 6 points up, and there's other teams in the way too. So I think it's just going to be a game that no one really cares about. Lons doesn't concede much, so I'll take the under 2.5.
Something funny there, Jack?
Yeah, I've just seen someone in the window pass my door, and it's the fiance putting faces at me like an idiot.
Jack, you
Are
better
you sure
find a
they were
better
fake
area to
faces?
record where you can not just crack up at
I
all
mean, I'm in
times.
one of the bedrooms, but yeah.
One of them. Oof.
He's rich, Kirk. He's rich. Yeah.
No
He's got
comment.
sugar mama. I'll take both teams to score in this game as well. I don't know. Looks like a 1-1 or something like that. At least 1-1 in my opinion. The last pick of this video, Saint Etienne and Lyon. Kirk, you want to kick this one off? I know you're a fan of Saint Etienne.
Yeah, I'll take them. Leon were just in a long ass game. And I
Yeah.
mean, they're going to try to get back into the Champions League. And I don't know. Saint Etienne, they're also only 3 points out of the relegation zone. So they've actually been solid. They've only lost 2 of their last 5 games. I think that's worth taking a shot with them here. Leon's way too favored. And they had a red card for like 45 minutes after that extra time. So a lot of their main guys are going to be exhausted. I'll take Saint Etienne on a double chance here.
Yeah, I'll go with goals in this one. What happened to Jack? Look at him.
Yeah, he
His
looks.
fiance distracted him though. Man,
Yeah, we didn't need him for
like I
such a
said,
bad pick, anyways.
I'll take the goals over 3.5. I mean, Lyon has went over 2.5 in their last 7 games. Saint Etienne, like you said, had a bunch of high scoring games. What happened there, Jack?
Sorry, my Chrome completely crashed on me. I don't know what happened. So it did.
Uh,
No, I was just
uh,
about to talk about Kirk's point
something
of
crashed. Something crashed.
no, my browser crashed. I promise. I agree to an extent. It's very rare I back a team when they're playing on a Sunday after playing Europa. I think Europa and Conference League now is just brutal on teams. But at this stage, Leon, they can't think about how tired they are. They have to win games because they're 1 point off the Champions League right now. So if you want to forget about playing those Thursday gruelers, then go and play Champions League next season. They win here. But that's exactly why I'm taking the over 2.5. I probably should take both teams to score because I do think they let in a goal, but I'm not sure what the better price is. I didn't look. But Leon winning over 2.5 for me is the play for me.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's it for this video. It's Sunday. Take some time to watch this video, of course, and then go relax. Have a great day with your families or whatever you want to do. It's a long weekend, at least it is for us here in Europe. I'm not sure about the States or Canada or whatever. So
I'm
that's it,
always
everyone.
working. I never have any
Kurt's
time
always
off.
working. He's always grinding.
Feeding
His I don't
families.
know, feeding families, owing me money, losing bets to me, just the standard stuff, I suppose.
Look
That's
how
it, everyone.
happy he is.
Have a great
Look
day,
how
guys,
happy he
and
is.
we'll see you soon.